a unique opportunity for anime and manga fans. If you're a One Piece fan, I'm sure you'd love to draw your favorite characters. Now you can get 2 amazing books for free. The first book will teach you drawing techniques, and the second one will show you how to create art directly on your phone without even needing to draw. You'll be able to create stunning virtual artwork just like the one on your screen right now. Both books are completely free if you act fast and click the link in the description. Don't waste time. This is a one-of-a-kind opportunity.
お前らを超えて海賊王になる男だ
Hey there, pirate. Welcome aboard the Anime No Mi channel. Finally, Luffy will meet the man marked by flames in Elbaf, and he has everything to be Davy Jones, a legendary pirate already referenced in One Piece. In One Piece, every new mystery introduced by Eiichiro Oda is not just a standalone piece of a larger puzzle, but a clue that connects past, present, and future events. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want. The enigma surrounding the man, marked by flames or Hai no Kizu no Otoko, is a perfect example of this. This mysterious figure, often mentioned in enigmatic terms, seems to carry secrets that go beyond the mere appearance of a powerful character. Perhaps he is more than just a man, perhaps a symbol, a herald of events that will define the world's destiny. Since this concept was introduced, many have speculated about his identity, but my theory revolves around a name that attentive readers may recognize. Davy Jones. Yes, the legendary pirate who inspired the infamous Davy backfight, introduced in chapters 306 to 321, and whose presence permeates the nautical legends of One Piece. What if this man marked by flames is actually Davy Jones, a man cursed by the sea, immortalized through his ability to control whirlpools and the dark aura surrounding his legend? This makes sense within the narrative, as the ties to the Davy backfight and nuances in the katakana used for his name suggest something much greater than a mere character. The origin of the name Man Marked by Flames might not just refer to physical scars, but to something deeper, perhaps symbolic. According to legend, Davy Jones was cursed by the devil, and these scars could be a manifestation of that curse. The use of katakana instead of the usual hiragana reinforces the idea that the expression is a formal title or a reference to a greater entity, not just a literal description. Perhaps Davy Jones is not just a man, but also a symbol or representative of a primordial force tied to the sea. Hints of this connection appear throughout the story of One Piece. In chapter 306, Robin explains the rules of the Davy back fight, mentioning that the game bears the name of a legendary pirate who plundered everything in his path. The similarities between Davy Jones's legend and the myth of the man marked by flames emerge here. Both are shrouded in mysticism, connected to the sea, and associated with the fates of ships and entire crews. Furthermore, the recurring motif of whirlpools swallowing ships strengthens the possibility that they are the same person. Moving forward to chapter 1132, we discover a fascinating detail: the return of Louis Arnault, an explorer whose book Bragmen describes regions like Little Garden and other legendary places. Louis Arnault is shown in the flashback to Ohara, where the giants rescue books from the burning library during the Buster Call. These books are taken to Elbaf, and we know that Elbaf is a place full of ancient legends. Considering that Vegapunk confirmed the giants' role in recovering lost knowledge, I think Bragmen might hold clues about the legend of Davy Jones and his connection to the man marked by flames. Oda is known for weaving seemingly unrelated details into a cohesive narrative. What if Davy Jones's curse is tied to the Void Century and the creation of the Great Kingdom? Perhaps he was an important figure from that era, a pirate or explorer who defied the gods and was punished for it. His curse might be connected to protecting something valuable, perhaps a piece of the Rio poneglyph, or a secret capable of changing the world. After all, the fact that he is described as marked by flames could allude to a cataclysmic event or the scars left by a historic moment. We cannot overlook the symbolism of fire in One Piece. Fire represents destruction but also rebirth. Portgas D. Ace, Luffy's sworn brother, wielded the power of the Mera Mera no Mi, the flame fruit. His loss and its impact on Luffy were catalysts for his growth as a captain. The man marked by flames might serve as a kind of mirror for Luffy, a figure who embodies both destruction and redemption. Perhaps Davy Jones himself faced a dilemma similar to Luffy's, and his curse serves as a warning of what happens when a pirate strays from their ideals. It's interesting to note how the sea is portrayed as a living force in One Piece. Oda often humanizes the ocean, depicting it as an unforgiving judge that punishes those who abuse its power. If Davy Jones was truly cursed for stealing too too much from the sea, as the legend suggests, his story becomes a fascinating parallel to Luffy's. Luffy doesn't steal from the sea. He respects it and embraces its freedom. This creates a powerful contrast between the two characters, making their eventual confrontation not only physical, but also philosophical. Another intriguing clue comes from the Davy backfight, where pirates compete for crewmates and treasures. The very concept of the game reflects what might have been a common practice in the past, used by Davey Jones to expand his crew and accumulate wealth. When Luffy faced Foxy, the game was treated as a lighthearted competition. But what if this was a hint at something much darker? Perhaps the original Davy backfight was a way to seal pacts or resolve disputes among pirates. If Davey Jones is indeed the man marked by flames, his reintroduction could bring a new version of this game, but on a much larger scale, with real consequences for the world's fate. Davy Jones's connection to Luffy's future and his journey inevitably leads us to the Elbaf Arc, one of the most anticipated locations in the series. Elbaf, as we know, is the land of giants, a people with a rich and mysterious history dating back to the Void Century. Elbaf's central role in advancing the plot is not only evident through the books recovered from Ohara, but also because it is one of the few places that can provide the historical context needed to unravel the world's secrets. I believe the confrontation between Luffy and Davy Jones could be directly connected to Elbaf, and there are several reasons for this. Elbaf has been shown to be a place deeply rooted in tradition and honor, fundamental traits that contrast with the chaos Davy Jones represents. The Straw Hat Captain, someone who values freedom, would find himself in a unique position when facing someone like Davy Jones, who may symbolize a corrupted, limitless freedom. During the Elbaf arc, I believe Luffy and his crew will have the opportunity to uncover more about Davy Jones's legend through the Giants, as their oral traditions and millennia-long history surely hold the truth behind this legendary name. It is possible that the Giants reveal Davy Jones is more than just a man. He could be a force or entity representing the dangers of the sea and the greed of those who sought to exploit the ocean for their own gain. If this is true, the flame-scarred man wouldn't merely be a person, but a kind of guardian or cursed entity created by the sea itself to protect an ancient secret. Perhaps the Rio Poneglyph, or at least a key piece of the puzzle leading to the One Piece, is directly tied to this legend. In the Elbaf arc, the connections between Luffy and the traditions of the Giants could deepen. We know that Elbaf's culture values strength, but also justice, courage, and honor, all values that Luffy embodies in his own unique way. This will make him not just a natural ally of the Giants, but also someone worthy of accessing the secrets they've guarded for centuries. However, those secrets likely include mentions of Davy Jones and his connection to the missing Poneglyph. I believe the flame-scarred man could be the final obstacle Luffy must overcome to gain the knowledge needed about Laugh Tale. The symbolism of Davy Jones facing Luffy and Elbaf would be incredibly powerful. While Luffy is a pirate who respects the freedom of the sea and others, Davy Jones, on the other hand, could represent a pirate who crossed the line and paid the price. This confrontation might be more than just a physical fight. It could represent an ideological clash, a battle between two paths pirates can follow. Just as we've seen Luffy face off against Blackbeard, who represents a path of ambition and selfishness, facing Davy Jones would feel like confronting the weight of legends and past mistakes. Considering Luffy's future within this context, it's possible to imagine that the captain of the Straw Hats will have to make tough decisions. Throughout his journey, he has always balanced his own freedom with the responsibility of protecting those around him. The clash with Davy Jones and the search for the final Poneglyph could force him to confront these questions more directly. After all, to reach Laugh Tale, he will have to challenge forces, perhaps beyond his understanding, and the legend of Davy Jones seems to be one of those forces. One thing that intrigues me is how Oda might use Davy Jones to deepen the theme of the living sea. If the sea truly is an entity that responds to human actions, Davy Jones might be a manifestation of this, perhaps a guardian spirit or a personification of the ocean's wrath against those who abuse its freedom. This idea ties into the concept of the flame-scarred sea, which could represent not just a person, but an event or phenomenon linked to the ocean. I think the fact that the Giants of Elbaf have access to so many ancient secrets means they know something crucial about this theme. Another important point is that Elbaf could be the place where Luffy and his crew learn another great lesson about sacrifice and unity. Just as we learned from the Shandians in Scipio, the Giants likely have a spiritual connection to the world around them. I believe this connection will make them essential allies for Luffy in his fight against Davy Jones. Perhaps the Giants will reveal that the only way to defeat Davy Jones is with the help of something only they can offer, like an ancient weapon or a secret from the Void Century. Moreover, introducing Davy Jones and his pursuit of the final Poneglyph could add a new layer to the Elbaf arc, directly tying it to Luffy's quest for the One Piece. Piece. If Davey Jones truly is the guardian of such an important secret, this means the final confrontation between him and Luffy is inevitable. And considering how Oda constructs his arcs, I think this confrontation will be much more than just a physical battle. It will be a test of Luffy's ideals, forcing him to prove once again why he is worthy of being the Pirate King. The symbolism of Davey Jones as the flame-scarred man could also be related to the idea of inheritance. Just as Luffy inherited the wills of Roger and Ace, perhaps Davey Jones is a figure who carries the legacy of a dark period from the past, a reminder of the dangers of challenging the gods and the sea itself. If Luffy is able to overcome this challenge, he will not only prove his strength as a pirate, but also as someone capable of shaping the world's future. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.